Alright, so in today's video we're going to be going over whether or not you should summon for Guy, as well as all the things that have happened since the update, since I'm a little bit behind because, yeah, shit happens. Had to work today, and then I passed out afterwards, so, yeah, things happen. Anyways, hey everybody, it's Zato, aka the Slime King, and welcome back to another Slime ISEKAI video. Starting out with Guy, let's just hop over right to him. Now, Guy is actually a pretty good character. He doesn't do bad damage at all. He actually does a really good damage for the role that he plays, because he's an attacker. But the downside is his skills cost a fucking lot. So he is like Milim and Veldora, who increase the damage of your ultimates. In his case, he also increases the amount of crit damage you do. Not specifically crit damage, but he lowers the enemy's crit resistance, which in turn allows you to do more crit damage. It's just how it works. So, in terms of where he sits between the other two, I would say he's better than Veldora, but under Milim, only because Milim gives the most boost and she does give herself a nice juicy crit damage buff, but Veldora's is, you know, a little bit lower than Milim's, and it decreases the enemy's pierce resistance, which doesn't mean as much as a crit resistance debuff. Now, Guy's is also lower than Veldora's, but the crit resistance down really does increase that crit damage, so it puts them above them in that regard. At the same time, they're all on different teams, even though you can run them for the same reasons, you know, for increasing all, but if you run them alongside like the new Milim, you really get the benefit of the crit resistance down and the crit rate up for Milim. So he works really well in a crit comp. So it does put him above Veldora. Now his main skill, the God of Abyss, right now there's no point of it. there's no point. It doesn't have really much of use in the game. That's not exactly a bad thing, but like, you know, in the future it'll have use, but right now it's not really much you can do with it. It'll probably be used for a Hero's Jubilee at most. That's probably what it was made for, but as of right now there's really no use for it. So on whether or not you should summon for him, it comes down to, well, mainly do you like the character or not. If you like Guy Crimson, then you're probably going to summon regardless. But as far as his usability, right now there really isn't much content to use him on, because, you know, the fire characters that are already out, you really can help you get the job done already. He's not really necessary, and as I stated, there's two other characters who do the exact same thing he does in terms of increasing the attack of your ultimates. But yeah, no, he's not really a needed character right now. In the future, maybe at Heroes Jubilee, he may be needed. But as of right now, he's not. He's pretty much a collectible character at this point, who has his niches, which his niche just doesn't seem to be around right now. But again, I think Guy's biggest problem is one, he really doesn't have much content that he can be using right now, but also his skills cost so fucking much. They both cost 55 points. That's a lot. I honestly believe, yes, every character should have at least one mildly costly skill, and then a cheap skill. But this man has two high-ass cost skills. That's crazy. But I guess. But, you know, honestly, you don't have to summon for Guy right now. It's, you know, you'll have time later on if you actually need him for like a certain event or anything like Heroes Jubilee. But as of right now, you don't have to rush, you know, ahead and just get the character. You know, he's Guy, but like there'll be other guys in the future. You know, the way that sounded, there'll be other guys in the future. I mean, there'll be other Guy Crimsons in the future. But yeah, of course there's gonna be other guys. There's males in this anime. Anyways, yes, but Guy's not a summon right now. You really don't need him. On to the other things. So, first I'll say this about Crucible. Right now, you see that? It says, clear Crucible quest, get equipment, evolution materials. You see how they show that gold hammer? You cannot get gold hammers right now, so whenever they add new stages, that might be how you get them, but right now you cannot get them. Right now, that's a lie. Fucking lie. Fucking phony. Anyways, at the Conquest, they did add a new difficulty. I believe it's extreme, yep. And Jesus, it's not that much harder than the regular. It's pretty much, you can't stun them, and they have a higher stat slightly. Everything else is pretty much the same. I know with the Unwavering Giant, the one I did beat, the order of the skills actually did change a little bit, but that could follow suit for the other. I haven't tried them all yet. I only did the Ruthless Paladin and the Unwavering Giant. But yeah, so far it just seems like more stats, can't stun, and the order of skills are kind of changed a little bit. On top of that, they did add new missions to go along with it that will allow you to get more gold hammers. So Conquest status, you get the 10 miss recruit tickets. And you just, these are the ones that are already there. Yep, if we keep on going all the way down past all the Crucible shit. Any day now. All these goddamn Crucible missions. Yeah, they are. So yeah, you have, you know, BD Extreme, a certain amount of turns. Even for the lower difficulties, added more stuff like don't heal, use a certain amount of points. It's the works. You already know it's the works. Just read the mission and then try to get it done, you know. Other than that, they also did actually. Where is it at? They are changing the dailies. The biggest change, they moved some things around, but overall they just added 30 more stamina and 5 more magic crystals. So in the grand scheme of things, you just get 5 more magic crystals and some more stamina. But yeah, that's cool. I mean, more shit, right? So yeah. And lastly, there's one more thing. It's actually over here in the event. They added 25 of the 4-star shards. So that is enough to get a character. If you want the what is it? 5-star? So any 4-star can go to 5-star with this, or you can actually take a 5-star, 4-star and get them one copy. My cat is over there fucking licking, god damn. But yeah, that should be everything. I think we got it all. I don't think I missed anything. Let me just double check real quick. Alright, yes, I almost did forget something. We are getting 100 magic crystals on the 17th, as well as, if we go back real quick, it should show not too far down, right here, that every day until the 24th, we are getting 1 ticket for Guy's Banner. So yeah, that is everything. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, all that good shit. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.